Hello and welcome back to Garden Tower Defense. We're covering all of the Halloween stuff. This is how I've done the setup for the first round. We just got this up here. And so I have a Ghost Pepper I set up first. Doing this single player though. I did need to put another Ghost Pepper down sometime later, and then a little pumpkin just to make sure we finished everything up. And then of course the Bloodvine was my main guy, and I was able to go ahead and do this. And so the Black Widow is sort of the arch nemesis here in this. They're going to go ahead and open up the maze. Now, for this maze, for this walkthrough to get all of the badges, basically inside here is where we want to go. You can actually see the arch right over here. Is it over here? So we're going to go ahead and just make our way over through. I guess it looks like it's right over here. And so the looks like the Black Widow is over here. So we're going to go ahead and come on around, heading off to the left first, I believe. And it looks like we were sent back into the maze, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure that just kind of swinging on up over this way is this. Yeah, so I feel like right up over here, and then we're going to head up this way. This is going to take us out of the maze to our next area. There is a time limit to do that. And then we're going to do 21 out of 50. So here is our next area. We're going to come back towards the end of this. We only have 600. So of course we're going to go ahead and start out with our what is this? The pump crawler. And so they're going to go ahead and start working on this. And we're going to do our best to level this guy all the way up. If we are not able to do that and we need to put more down, I'm going to put more down over here. Once we get the Frankenplant, then this is pretty much over. So we'll come back. This Frankensprout is really, really fun. We're going to go ahead and take a look at him later. So we'll be back once this round is all over with, so you can see the setup that worked for me. All right, so we are just about done with this. I think we're going to do quite well. Here we have our Pump Brawler, which we started out with, and that was sufficient until we started out with our Frankensprouts. Now, I did need to put a Frankensprout down here just to make sure we got all of the guys, but I have so much gold here that they're all just pretty much fully upgraded. I haven't upgraded that guy all the way, but I have the funds to almost have 100,000 here. So you can see that this little Black Widow Queen Black Widow, is going to be all finished here. And then we're going to have to make it into the next maze area. And once we do that, we'll get to the last environment. So we'll have to see the last stages 50 to 90, I believe it was, or 80, was quite tough. All right, so I got 140 candy corn, and then I think it said 700 seeds. So we have to make it through this next one. We can see the gate is just right over there. You can even just kind of eyeball where you have to go in order to get in if you zoom on out. So let's go ahead and see how we do here. Now this is timed, so making it through everything is somewhat important quickly, because you do have to like reset if you get hit, and so that can take away from the time. I'm not seeing a time at all right now though. And then these guys, you just can't get bit by them, so you kind of have to hope for the best as you jump in, really. And there we go. And then that is it. We're gonna go into the secret entrance once we get through the maze, and then we're into the Black Widow's lair. So 2 enemy spawns here. All the way down there is what we're trying to protect. We only have 600, so we have to start out with this guy here. Now this headless, let me see if I can place him. There we go. Is a like a drone. And so the headless does quite well. I'm going to have to get another headless pretty early here, I feel, just so that both of the different waves are getting attacked. So I think I probably am going to put one more down here once I have 600, and then just upgrade them alternately and see how that works out. We'll be back. Here we are, wave 87. So what I did was I started with these 2 units here, the headless, 2 headless. I leveled them all the way up, After that, I saved up for this guy right here, the Floral Overseer. Once I had the Floral Overseer, it was pretty much all under control. And then I just finished with these Floral Overseers, this one here, and then that one there. After that, I just went down to the Nightshades, put some Nightshades up here to go ahead and have some early hits. And then, also I kind of like having these guys back here, these Hell Roots. They just look really cool all together, and they get a couple of hits in. They don't really ever get too much of a workout, but they are there sort of like catchers in the rye to go ahead and just fry everything up. And then once they were all placed, I did put my pot shades here, and then finished up with the rest of the Headless, which is the $600 unit. And so you can see we're just kind of cruising on. We have 2 more rounds. This environment for the last stage is really, really cool. We're doing well defending our flower, and yeah, it's just about done. So very, very exciting match, very exciting game. I liked this walkthrough quite a bit. We're going to go ahead and skip the wave because we do have some people in front not really doing much of anything at all. And so, yeah, they should be able to sort of toast these first guys. All right, and there we go. That queen bee or whatever it is now finished, and everybody is trying to catch up with these guys. I'm gonna wait for the last wave, but it looks like that wave was totally under control, so that was a good time to skip. And then this is the last wave. Let's see what happens here. Really fun walk, or like special Halloween spotlight event. I really enjoyed it, and so yeah, this game is a really fun game. So with tower defenses, it's been a fun one. The music is cool and creepy, and the effects are pretty fantastic. So here, this is the queen bee that we're worried about right now. And once the queen bee is all finished up, then we'll be getting this down. But the queen bee is actually getting quite high with all of those spiders over there. But yeah, now we are totally under control here. I was getting a little bit worried, but there we go. Everything seems to be getting dark. All right, so we cleared it. Wonderful, wonderful. So let's go ahead and return to the lobby. It does say my runtime was 45 minutes and 39 seconds. So you should see about that amount of time. If you skip more waves, then you'll probably get a little faster time. But under an hour, you're able to finish this. So yeah, very, very, very fun one. Hope this is helpful. Thanks for the likes and subs. We're going to be covering as many of these games as I have time for. This Halloween Spotlight, I've been having a blast doing. So we'll see you back here really soon. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.